Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Today's national accounts confirm that over the last quarter, Australia's economic growth rate has gone down and living standards have fallen. Growth in household consumption is now the weakest it's been in more than 5 years. And over the last year, corporate profits have grown 6 times faster than wages. Doesn't this just prove that while this government is busy fighting itself, everything is going up except people's wages?
The Treasurer.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker. Well, one thing's for certain. We on this side of the House won't talk down the Australian economy, Mr Speaker. We won't talk down the Australian economy. And that's because today's national accounts reveal that the Australian economy is still growing strongly. At 2.8%, it's faster than the OECD average and faster than any G7 country except the United States, Mr Speaker. And that's our economic record. Over 1.1 million new jobs have been created. We're one of only 10 nations in the world to have a AAA credit rating from the 3 leading credit rating agencies. Unemployment has come down to 5%, the lowest level since 2012, and as the Prime Minister has pointed out numerous times to this chamber, over 100,000 young people have got a job over the last financial year, Mr Speaker. That is our record. Compared to those opposite, when they were in government, debt was rising, unemployment was rising, Mr Speaker, and they had no plans for the economy of Australia. Now, Mr Speaker, let me just remind the House of a few numbers. Today's national accounts has revealed that GDP growth is 2.8%. What was it when Labor was last in office in September 2013 when we came to government? 2.1%, Mr Speaker. GDP per capita growth averaged just 0.5% in Labor's last year in office, Mr Speaker. What is GDP per capita growth today, Mr Speaker? It was 0.5% when Labor was in office. Today it's 1.2%, Mr Speaker. Compensation of employees, Mr Speaker, is now 4.3%. What was it in Labor's last year in office, Mr Speaker? 3.2%, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, it doesn't matter which economic data, which indicator you look at today. We are doing better than Labor ever did, Mr Speaker. We are growing the economy. We're creating more jobs. We've seen our AAA credit rating reaffirmed, and next year we will deliver the first budget surplus in more than a decade.
The Leader of the Opposition seeking to table a document.
I am. I just want to table a document that shows that corporate profits are up 6 times wages in this country.
Is leave granted? Leave is not granted. The member for Boothby. Member for Boothby has the floor.